Today we will study about integrating factors by inspection. राइट कल मैंने आपको थोड़ा सा आइडिया दिया था इसका कि इंटीग्रेटिंग फैक्टर बाय इंस्पेक्शन हम कैसे फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल you will remember these formulas. First is that y dx plus x dy, this can be written as derivative of xy. First function derivative of second plus second function derivative of first, right? इस तरह से हम इसे लिख सकते हैं. Then number 2, suppose you are given x dy minus y dx. आपको इसको एग्जैक्ट इंटीग्रेट बनाना है. You will multiply the whole equation by 1 by x square and it will become derivative of y by x. So integrating factor in this case will be 1 by x square. Third type. Third is if you are given y into dx minus x into dy, then you will multiply whole by 1 by y square and it will become derivative of x upon y. Clear? Then fourth one. Fourth is if you are given x dy minus y dx, then we can divide it by even x square plus y square and it will become derivative of tan inverse y by x, right? X dy minus y dx divided by x square plus y square, this is equal to derivative of tan inverse y by x, right? Similarly, fifth one is if we have x dy minus y dx, we can divide it by xy and it will become derivative of log of y by x, right? Derivative of log of y by x. Sixth is now y dx plus x dy, if you multiply it by 1 by xy, it will become derivative of log of xy, right? Then seventh is if we have x dy plus y dx, then multiply this whole by 1 by x square plus y square and you will get derivative of 1 by 2 log of x square plus y square. And the last one is, that is eighth, is if we have x dy minus y dx, we can multiply it by 1 by x square minus y square and it will become derivative of 1 by 2 log of x plus y upon x minus y. We have to choose one of those integrating factor which is suitable for our sum. इनमें से हमने वो वाला फैक्टर उठाना है जो हमारे सम के ऊपर सूट करता हो, right? So you will remember all these 8 formulas, means how we will find integrating factor by inspection, right? Now next, sixth one. Okay, sixth one is y dx plus x dy, then we multiply it by 1 by xy and it will become derivative of log of xy, right? सम के अकॉर्डिंगली हमने वैल्यू चूज करने की कौन सी वाली वैल्यू लें हम. मैं एग्जाम्पल लेती हूँ, चले नेक्स्ट पे। ओके, सो फर्स्ट इज find, write down find if means integrating factor of the differential equation. Integrating factor of differential equation is y minus 1 into dx minus x into dy is equal to 0, and solve it. Sometimes for 2 marks he will only say find the integrating factor of the differential equation, then there is no need to solve them, you have to just find out the integrating factor. Okay, if he is saying solve it, then you have to calculate the solution. So I am starting with the given one, that is y minus 1 into dx minus x into dy is equal to 0. Now we can write it as y into dx minus x into dy is equal to 0. What we have done? We have multiplied this y with dx, then minus 1 with dx. We simply open this bracket, right? Now, we know that we have y dx minus x dy, y dx minus x dy minus dx is equal to 0. I have just rearranged the terms. Y dx minus x dy minus of dx is equal to 0, right? Now we have to choose with whom we multiply it. Now first of all, the very first thing is you will check whether your equation is exact or not, because by simply seeing it we can't judge it whether this equation is exact or not. If it is not exact, only in that case we will find the integrating factor, right? So first of all, I am finding whether this equation is exact or not. Now tell me the value of m. M is y minus 1 and n is minus x, right? So what we do? Yes, differentiating m with the respect to y, that is partially differentiation curl m upon curl y. Now derivative of y is 1. Similarly in this side, curl n by curl x means differentiating n with respect to x partially, and the derivative will be minus 1. Now these two are not equal, so we will say curl m upon curl y is not equal to curl n by curl x. Therefore, our equation is not exact. If our equation is exact, we can directly find its solution, but if our equation is not exact, we have to find a factor called integrating factor. After multiplying the whole equation by integrating factor, our equation becomes exact, and then we can directly find its solution by using the formula we have already discussed yesterday. So if this equation is not exact, that means what is first equation? First one is y dx minus x dy minus dx is equal to 0. This one is the equation. Now we have to make it exact by multiplying it by a suitable factor. Now look at the given formulas and check with whom we should multiply it so that our equation become exact. Means we can write down it as a derivative of something. Now coming back to the formulas. Second one, yes, x dy minus y dx, then we will multiply the whole equation by 1 by x square. So we will multiplying whole equation by 1 by x square. What we will get? I am writing it as y dx minus x dy upon x square. right, is equal to dx by x y dx minus, if we use third one, then we have to divide it by 1 by y square. But if I divide by 1 by y square, what about this x square? We have y dx minus x dy. We have y dx minus x dy, right? अगर मैं इसको 1 by x y स्क्वायर से मल्टीप्लाई करती हूँ तो मेरे पास जो राइट हैंड साइड पे dx पड़ा है वो रह जाएगा। इसीलिए जब आपके पास x के टर्म्स होती हैं तब हम उसमें हमेशा x स्क्वायर से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं। अब देखो, ध्यान से देखना, देखो हमने क्या लिखा है, y dx minus x dy by x square is equal to dx by x square. Now we can write it as derivative of, if I use quotient rule, this is y by x, right? Now if I am using this formula quotient rule, y square derivative of y by x, that means x square, then y x as such derivative of dy, then y as such derivative of x. The whole thing is sign. We will put here negative sign. If I write it as derivative of minus 1 by x, it will become this. If you differentiate minus y by x square, right? Are you understanding? हमने बैक सब्स्टिट्यूशन, अगर बैक चले इसको, मैंने क्या, हमारे पास साइन की प्रॉब्लम आ रही थी ना, हमारे पास जो यहाँ पे था ये था x dy माइनस वाई डी एक्स, आप ले रहे थे थर्ड वन के, थर्ड वन में है y dx माइनस एक्स डी वाई। आप साइन को भी ध्यान कंसिडर कर रहे थे कि हमारे पास जो सेम साइन है थर्ड में, तो हम थर्ड यूज करेंगे। अगर हम थर्ड यूज करते हैं देन व्हाट अबाउट दिस dx, हम अगर 1 बाय वाई स्क्वायर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो ये जो dx है ये अकेला रह जाएगा। दैट्स व्हाई वी आर मल्टीप्लाइंग द होल इक्वेशन बाय 1 बाय एक्स स्क्वायर, only difference is of negative sign, so we will put negative sign here, right? So that right hand side also become derivative of some term. Now right hand side we have dx by x square, we can write it as derivative of, yes, dx upon x square can be written as derivative of minus 1 by x, derivative of minus 1 by x means minus of x raised to power minus 1, minus 1 आगे आ जाएगा, x raised to power minus 1 that is minus of 2, डिनोमिनेटर में लेके जाएंगे स्क्वायर बन जाएगा, minus minus plus. So left hand side can be written as derivative of minus y by x and right hand side can be written as derivative of minus 1 by x, means we can write it as in terms of their primitives, right? Now the next step is only integration. Now integrating both hand sides, we know that derivative cancel with integration, so we will be left with minus y by x is equal to minus 1 by x, right, plus some integration constant, right? If we take the LCM, we will get minus y is equal to minus x plus cx. So this will be the solution, right? हमने LCM ले लिया, it will be minus of y minus of 1 and plus of cx, right? What we have done? Firstly, I am repeating it. Find integrating factor of the differential equation thus and solve it, right? The given equation is y minus 1 into dx minus x into dy, means it is of the form m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, where m and n are functions of x and y. So first of all, we write down the values of m and n by comparing the given equation with standard one. The value of m is y minus 1 and the value of n is minus of x. Now, for checking its exactness, We partially differentiate m with respect to y and the answer is 1. Then partially differentiate n with respect to x and the answer is -1, means these two are not equal. If these are not equal, we say that our equations are not exact. If our equations are not exact, that means we have to find its integrating factor. We find the integrating factor as 1 by x square. We multiply the whole equation by 1 by x square and then left hand side becomes the derivative of minus y by x and right hand side becomes derivative of minus 1 by x. Now the next step is integration. Now integration cancels differentiations. So minus y by x is equal to minus 1 by x plus c means some integration constant. Now I have taken LCM as x, then minus y will be minus 1 plus cx. So this is the solution of the given equation. Right? Is there any problem? Yes. Is there any problem? Okay. So let's take some more examples. Next is solve y dx minus x dy plus 3x square y square e raised to power x cube is equal into dx is equal to 0. So we have to solve y dx minus x dy plus 3x square y square e raised to power x cube dx is equal to 0. Right? Now first of all, he simply said solve. Solve means we have to find its solution. Now we don't know whether this equation is exact or not. So first of all, we will check the exactness. So comparing with m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, the value of m is equal to, yes, m is m dx means जो dx के साथ है वो m की वैल्यू होती है y, then dy again it's dx means plus 3x square y square e raised to power x cube, and the value of n is minus of x. Now we have to differentiate m with y means curl m upon curl y is equal to, yes, derivative of y is 1 plus x square and e raised to power x cube 3. These are constants. We have to only differentiate y square and derivative of y square is 2y. 2 3s are 6. 6x square y e raised to power x cube. Right? Then curl n by curl x. So derivative of this is minus 1. Yes. That means curl m upon curl y is not equal to curl n by curl x. If these are not equal, therefore equation is not exact. If equation is not exact, that means we have to multiply this by a suitable factor called as integrating factor. Right? Now, tell me what will be the integrating factor? Yes, we have y dx minus x dy. Right? I am rearranging the terms as y dx minus x dy is equal to minus of 3x square y square e raised to power x cube. I have rearranged the terms and we have y dx minus x dy. Now tell me whether we will multiply it by 1 by x square or 1 by y square. Left hand side में है y dx minus x dy. Yes. No. If we multiply it by 1 by x square, then On the right hand side, x square will be cancelled. We will be left with y square and e raised to power x cube. Means we will get a term mixed with x and y. But if I multiply the whole equation by y square, we will get on the right hand side the term free from y, and it will also become derivative of which term? Yes. Okay, let's see. Multiplying by 1 by y square. That means we can say our integrating factor is 1 by y square. If I multiply, our equation becomes y dx minus x dy upon y square is equal to minus 3x square y square e raised to power x cube upon y square. Now this y square will cancel with this y square, and on the right hand side we will get only terms 3x square into e raised to power x cube, right? So we can say this is y dx minus x dy upon y square is equal to, yes, minus 3x square e raised to power x cube, right? Now we can write it as derivative of which term? This is derivative of, yes, x upon y, right? Negative sign outside रख लेंगे. Now derivative of, yes, if we have ignoring the negative sign, we will put it here. 3x square into e raised to power x cube. This is the derivative of which term? 3x square e raised to power x cube. You know derivative of e raised to power ax. You have to write down this as derivative of one term. You know that derivative of e raised to power ax is a e raised to power ax. You have basically a e raised to power ax. And this is derivative of e raised to power ax. It's derivative of e raised to power x cube. E raised to power x cube into x cube का derivative 3x square. Got it? Using this formula, right? Now we can say simply integrating both hand sides. If I integrate both hand sides, we will get x upon y is equal to minus e raised to power x cube plus some integration constant, or after rearranging the terms we will say x upon y plus e raised to power x cube is equal to c, and this is the solution, right? सिर्फ लेफ्ट हैंड साइड को नहीं देखना जब मल्टीप्लाई करनी है, राइट हैंड साइड भी देखना है कि उसको भी हम किसी का डेरिवेटिव के फॉर्म में लिख सकें. अगर मैं एक्स स्क्वायर से कर देती, मेरे पास वाई की टर्म साथ में बचनी थी यहाँ पे, और वाई स्क्वायर और ई रेज पर एक्स, वाई और एक्स की टर्म इकट्ठी आनी थी, एंड वी कैन राइट इट एज डेरिवेटिव ऑफ वन सिंगल टर्म. ओके, आई एम अगेन रिपीटिंग, दिस इज द गिवन इक्वेशन. Compare the given equation with standard one, that is m dx plus n dy, where m and n are functions of x and y. So we write the values of m and n. Find curl m upon curl y and curl n by curl x. These two are not equal. That means our equation is not exact. If equation is not exact, that means we will multiply it by a suitable factor called integrating factor. Now I have rearranged the terms. We know that after multiplying it by 1 by y square, it will become exact equation. So 1 by y square is its integrating factor. Now multiplying on both hand sides by 1 by y square, we get the terms like this. Means left hand side is a derivative of x upon y, right hand side is a derivative of e raised to power x cube. After integration, derivatives cancel with the integral sign. Then we will get the solution as x upon y plus e raised to power x cube plus c. This is the answer or solution of the given equation, right? So this one is if we have to find integrating factor by inspection, but it's not always easy to find integrating factor by inspection, right? So we have some another methods. The next one is integrating factor of four homogeneous equations. Integrating factors for homogeneous equations, right? Means if mdx plus ndy is equal to 0 is homogeneous equation is a homogeneous equation in x and y, then integrating factor is 1 upon mx plus ny, provided mx plus ny should be non-zero, because if this is 0 then 1 by 0 will become infinite. So integrating factor can never be infinite. So if your denominator is non-zero number, then 1 upon mx plus ny means if your function if your equation m dx plus n dy is homogeneous, means if m and n are homogeneous, then you will simply multiply the whole equation by 1 by m into x plus n into y, right? This will be your integrating factor and your equation will become exact, and then you can find the solution, right? So I am taking one or two examples here. Write down. Solve x square y into dx minus x cube plus y cube into dy is equal to 0. Now we never know whether this equation is exact or no, right? So first of all we will check its exactness. So solution is, firstly write down the value of m. M is x square y. Then the value of n. N is minus x cube plus y cube. Never forget to take the sign negative as such. Okay. Then find curl m upon curl y. It will be x square y. Yes, curl m upon curl y will be x square. Curl n by curl x. Yes, negative as such. Derivative of x cube 3x square and derivative of y cube is 0, because we are differentiating with the respect to x. Now these two are not equal. Here we have x square, here we have minus 3x square. That means curl m upon curl y is not equal to curl n by curl x. Means equation is not exact. हमारी जो इक्वेशन है वो एग्जैक्ट नहीं है. Now we have to check how we can make it as exact equation. Now first one is by inspection. If it is suitable, you can find the integrating factor by inspection. The second method is you will look at your equation, you will check whether your m and n are homogeneous. Homogeneous means power. You will check the powers term by term. Here the power is x square y1 means all over power is 3. Next term y cube 3. Next x cube y cube 3. 3 3 3. If all the terms are in same power 3 3 3 2 2 2 4 4 4, then we say that our equation is homogeneous. आपने पावर चेक करनी है. अगर आपकी पावर सेम होती है हर टर्म की तो आपकी इक्वेशन होमोजीनियस होती है। जैसे यहाँ पे 2 + 1 3, यहाँ पे भी 3, यहाँ पे भी 3, सारी टर्म्स में हर एक टर्म में आपके पास पावर 3 है। देयरफॉर यू विल से द गिवन इक्वेशन इज होमोजीनियस। गिवन इक्वेशन इज homogeneous equation. If given equation is homogeneous, then as per rule, its integrating factor will be 1 upon mx plus ny. Means 1 upon, yes, you will multiply m by x. This is m, x square y. After multiplying it by x, it will become x cube y, right? Plus n multiply n by y. So this is n. We will multiply each term by y. So we will get minus, I will take the sign as such, minus x cube y minus y raised to power 4. Is it okay? We have multiplied m, this one, as x. It will become x cube y. Then multiply n by y. So we will get minus of x cube y, minus sign, plus minus minus y4. Now x cube y plus then negative of x cube y. These two terms will cancel each other. So our integrating factor will be 1 upon minus 1 upon y4. Negative sign as such. So 1 minus 1 by y4 is the integrating factor. Now we will multiply the given equation, means this equation, this is first equation, or you can say a given equation. Now multiplying equation 1 by minus 1 by y4. Now multiplying equation 1 by minus 1 by y4. What will we get? First term is x square y, that is x square y multiplied by minus 1 by y4 into dx. Then minus, now here we have negative sign. We have to multiply it by minus of y4. So minus minus plus, we will get x cube upon y4 plus y cube upon y4 into dy is equal to 0. I have multiplied each term by minus 1 by y4. From here y cube, यहाँ पे एक y बचेगा. So terms left will be minus x square upon y cube into dx plus x cube upon y4 plus 1 upon y into dy is equal to 0, which is exact equation. If you want to check, you can again calculate curl m upon curl y and curl n by curl x, and these two will be equal in this case. जब आप इंटीग्रेटिंग फैक्टर के साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर देते हो तो आपके पास इक्वेशन जो है वो एग्जैक्ट बन जाती है. चेक करना चाहते हो तो यहाँ से क्रॉस चेक कर सकते हो. मैं यहाँ पे क्रॉस चेक नहीं कर रही हूँ, मैं डायरेक्ट लिख रही हूँ that this is a exact equation. The next job is to find the solution. So if this equation is exact, what will be the solution? Yes, solution of exact equation. We will use the formula. Solution is, yes, integral m dx keeping y as constant plus terms of n, yes, without x into dy is equal to c. That is some integration constant, right? Now m is, what is the value of m? M is minus x square upon y cube, minus x square upon y cube into dx plus. Now we have to take those terms of n which doesn't contain x. The first term contains x, second term is free from x, so the value will be only 1 by y, or we can say 1 upon y into dy is equal to c. So next, what we'll do? Yes, what we will do? We have said y as constant means 1 by y cube as such, integration of minus x square, minus 1 upon y cube as such, integration of x square. Yes, it's x cube by 3 plus integration of 1 by y, it's log y, is equal to integration constant c, or you can say log y minus x cube upon 3y cube is equal to c. This is the solution. Right? Is there any problem? यहाँ तक किसी को भी कोई प्रॉब्लम हो तो बता दो. Okay, I am giving you a sum. Write down solve x square y minus 2xy square into dx minus x cube minus 3x square y into dy is equal to 0. Write down the sum. I am again repeating. Solve x square y minus 2xy square into dx minus x cube minus 3x square y into dy is equal to 0. Solve means you have to check whether this one equation is exact. If it is exact, then you can directly find its solution. If it is not exact, you will find its integrating factor. You can use either of the method, means by inspection or by using homogeneous equation method, and you have to find the solution of this equation. Right?